Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Joined by Hall of Famer Grant Hill, NBA champion Steve Smith, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
It was a total team effort in terms of passing the baton to the guy that's hot.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Dennis Schroeder. Kevon Looney is out there with John Collins. Then there's Victor Oladipo, and it's the Magician in at the small forward position. Just 2 to shoot. Second chance effort. Schroeder against Lowry. With the clock winding down. Here's the Magician, and he jams it home with authority.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Lowry outside. Pass to Butler. Three-pointer. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Here's Looney, right wing. Here's the Magician. He's guarded by Lowry. Here's the Magician. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And if your team is starting out slower than anticipated, how do you prevent frustration from setting in, Grant?
That's a tough one. I mean, the trick is to try to stay even-keeled. It's such a long season. You're going to have highs and lows. Just treat this like any other low point at any other time of the year. It should pass.
Here's the Magician. Outside Schroeder. Pass to the Magician. The jump hook. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. 6 points for him.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Butler. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
To the wing on the left. Love for three.
Still looking to get their offense in gear. 0 for 3 to start this game.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Strus, he's checked in for Miami. Thomas comes in for Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. Inside, the Magician. Goes back up. And Looney with the lay-in.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Miami trailing. And the Heat call time here.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Now here's Schroeder. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And so in the game for the Breeze, we've got John Collins. He's out there with Kevon Looney, and it's Joe in at the 2. Knocked away. It's stolen by Love. Fast break Miami.
Away team foul. Number 7. First personal foul. First team foul.
Love, a screen on Schroeder. Here's the 3. Blocked! And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. So it's Miami now. 19-point game. 5 on the clock. Love for 3. Hits the trifecta. Love's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
That's why you run these plays for Kevin Love, because he can stretch you out.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
And Miami has possession. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
And think about this. That game was really a coin toss. They were fortunate to have survived and picked up the win.
They were extremely lucky. I think they took their opponent for granted a little, and it nearly cost them.
And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Hero, the pass to Butler. Lowry outside. Over Schroeder. Lowry, good. Lowry's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And there's that soft release from Kyle Lowry on the jumper. Makes it look so easy.
To the left wing. And he's going for the lob.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Here's Butler. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Over the course of his career, Jimmy Butler's made strides in a lot of areas. He's really matured as a playmaker in the past several seasons.
And so he's able to get one of two.
The confidence Jimmy Butler brings to his game is infectious. It's obvious his attitude has a positive effect on his entire squad's play and pushes everyone to deliver their best effort.
Well, Smitty, we've seen an uptick in Butler's assists since he moved on from the 76ers.
Yeah, we're not going to start calling him Jimmy Dimes. We know passing has played a big part of his game. He trusts his teammate. He doesn't feel the need to always take over. But Jimmy is definitely a scorer.
High arcing shot, and he lays it in. Ten points for him.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Love. Zeller comes in for Butler. Martin, he's checked in for Strus. And it's Thomas in for Lowry. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Martin, the pass to Adebayo. Both teams deciding to change it up. Now a timeout called by Honolulu.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
To the paint. With 4 on the clock. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
And through one half, it hasn't even been appreciated, Allie.
And as we welcome you to the studio, we call...
Great battle between these two. They take a lot of pride in how they...
And now switching gears to our featured game of fun. Appreciate you joining us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And Honolulu has possession. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Here's the Magician. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Bam Adebayo. Well, Smitty, great teams have a plan B when the plan A fails.
Well, BA, a part of it is coaching, but it's also about having the talent to win more than one way. Also, it's about ad-libbing and being able to change on the fly.
Lowry outside. The three is up. Collins with the rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Hero against Oladipo. Now Schroeder, just 5 to shoot. Back to Oladipo. From deep. Doesn't go for him. And Miami the other way now. Hero right side. Pass to Adebayo. Love for 3. No good there. Love's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Here's the Magician. Knocks down the triple. He's got 16.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And he lobs it up, and Adebayo slams it in.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
And here's Schroeder. Pass to Oladipo. Here's the Magician. Can he keep it going? Rebound by the Heat. Love's got 4 rebounds in the game. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run. This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver. Bam Adebayo gives his team so much flexibility, playing multiple positions and doing whatever the team asks.
Pass to the Magician. Knocks it loose. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Hero outside. Love, a screen on Oladipo. Outside Love. From the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Love's got 6. And Smitty, how about Bam Adebayo? He really diversifies this team offensively.
He does, B.A. He's a consistent scorer, and he's fierce on the defensive end, guarding smaller guys.
A big group substitution here for Miami. Zellers checked in for Adebayo. Martin comes in for Love. Strus, he's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Mind the lane.
Now at the line,
1 shot.
Jimmy Butler. 1.
35 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Griffin outside. Pass to the Magician. Oh, deflected. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
6 to shoot. Here's Zeller. Sinks that one from the post.
Zeller.
7 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Pass to the Magician. Count the basket. 22 points for him.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Breeze ahead, running away with this one. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Breeze, we've got Smith, and it's Williams in at the center, filling out the middle. 5 to shoot. A line change here for Miami. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Schroeder with it. Here's the Magician. There's the 3. Schroeder can't get it to go.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Here's Schroeder. Collins outside. And attention has been given to the interactions between fans and the players. Smitty, sometimes it feels more chippy than in years past.
I totally agree, BA, and I think what happens is fan interaction is getting way out of hand. They have to understand it's just a game. It's getting too personal.
Hero for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
And there's not a ton of time left, but they're still in the game.
Hero's gone 3 for 5 shooting from the floor. Oladipo, the pass to Jones. Schroeder with it. Out to the right wing. Here's the Magician. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Strus. Pass to Adebayo. And they double up Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Adebayo, a screen on Schroeder. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last. Looney's checked in for Jones.
Substitution for the away team.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Hero against Oladipo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And looking at Victor Oladipo, it looked like he was breaking out and going to be a star for a long time. But he's battled many injuries.
And Oladipo is desperate to prove he can be a reliable part of a team's rotation.
It's been tough with all the injuries, BA, but he's capable of brushing those off and getting back to business. He's very motivated to prove the doubters wrong.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Here's Oladipo. Kicks it out to Collins. The 3-ball connects from downtown. 25 points in the game.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Hero with it. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from 3. Hero's got 6 here in the quarter.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Pass to Collins. Here's the Magician, covered by Strus. Out to Oladipo. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Breeze.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for the Magician.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Miami with the ball. They trail by 18. Puts the move on. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Oladipo finds Collins. Lets the three fly. Adebayo grabs the board. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Lowry, the pass to Hero. Takes a three. Oladipo with the rebound. So the Breeze win it. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never...